Dinah, I must say, I did go searching for your live, for the link for real time. I went searching, I couldn't find it. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Okay. I will go back. See, that is why I took my glasses off, because I don't need them so much as to read the screen. I said, is she trying to make me not find the treasured room? Oh, it's not a problem.
You ready to go?
Yes.
Judge Hathaway.
All righty. Oh, that's okay. You can continue to do that. We're not on the record. What is your case name?
Mr. Eads.
All right, Mr. Eads, you want to come down? Is your last name pronounced Eads?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so what is happening with this case?
Judge, we've been given an offer by the state for the family violence case and for the CPD case. My client would like to request, because it is a large amount of time, some time to consider his situation. He needs to talk to his family because of the amount of time that's being offered. Because it would be without a cap, it would be a firm offer without an application.
Okay.
He would like to see if he could have about 30 days to consider it, judging, and before he makes his decision.
All right, how old are you?
Just turned 21.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can I get a plea deadline date for 30 days?
What is that, November 30th?
All right, so we're going to come back on November 30th. On November 30th, you'll need to let me know whether or not you're accepting the state's offer. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And state, you all, I'm assuming, are keeping the offer open till that time?
I think I can speak for family violence and yes, Your Honor.
Thank you,
Alright.
Judge.
All right, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Ms. Abrams,
Yes, Your Honor.
on the person who was here, they're wondering when is he going to go to come over for the drug patch. So if you could talk to them if you call them, it's Diana. When you call her, she'll think it's me, but if you could just let her know, he should have been there.
Yes, the same. I'd like to be
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay. Oh, no problem. Hi. Hi. All right. How are you doing? Mhm.
Pick down the satellite. Is it possible to get that?
You don't take over to the cell.
His hand. Yes. Yeah.
And then can we get a copy just to take it down the satellite? It was, I had a hearing at 1:30 with Nájera. So we went and turned him in. Jerry Castillo.
All right. Thank you. So do we know where he is?
They're gonna call me.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, is that for
Yes, this is second.
the second?
Second.
Coming right up.
Yeah.
You're missing out on the
Hmm?
latest CPS training backpack.
Oh my gosh, let me see it. It looks great.
I love it.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have signed up for the course just for the
Just for that.
swag. Yeah. I mean, we would never get that.
Last year we got a notebook. It's really handy. It's got like two little prongs you can Velcro.
Mhm.
You could set your phone in there for Zooms and all sorts of
Okay.
stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I like
No,
it.
I like this. It's very utilitarian.
You know, when I first started practicing, I would carry a backpack because I had all the books in there and they were heavy.
You know, I had a different phone.
Okay.
Thank you.
No, not yet. They need to call me from satellite, make sure that she is there.
And then once they call me, then.
Yes.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
And do we need a copy?
No.
I used to have that file stamp copy.
You have to take one.
Of the order?
Yeah, file stamp of the notary representation
Of the notice.
of the John Rodriguez. It's gotta be.
Okay. See, and I thought I was saying, I'm treasure hunting and I can't find her in any of the rooms. And as it turns out, there was an issue.
For the bonding purposes, for satellite. purposes. Thank you.
And so I'm gonna go find it. And what room did you say? 8.
He's in the hall, so I don't know that it's there, but they can come out and ask him.
Yeah, see if they can.
Oh, no. This is fine.
The hallway to make sure she's there. There you go. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And then they say yes, you can say.
Thank you.
It's all set, all set.
I like your October badges.
Yeah. You too. And that's it. If it isn't,
That's it?
here.
That's right. Yeah. So Judge, tomorrow's a big day at the seminar training with CPS.
Oh, wow.
It's good. I think it's still in that oblate. I think it's gonna be.
Yeah, I'll be doing the online CLE with Sabla.
Oh.
So it's administrative day.
Oh, nice.
And so it's supposed to be giving some insight into what judges are doing and about the different programs that are now available.
Oh, the specialty courts, right? And
Yeah.
so many of them. I just saw the pamphlet Gail was showing me,
Hmm.
pamphlet, and I.
Well, if you walk downstairs on the downstairs, they have Camino Court
Oh, yeah.
and it's right when you enter the building. So they have a lot of them listed where you go where the dispute resolution center was.
Oh, I got you. Okay, right.
Oh, but Sean, they said that he went to the wrong lab. He went to RMS lab instead of drug court. And so she said that they've gotten in touch with him. And so he's coming back.
Thank you very much.
Yes. No, today we came back in the afternoon. We don't know.
It starts there.
Yeah.
And Norma, have we completed Joanne Eccles, Roberto Gonzalez?
No.
All right, can you call her?
Yeah.
Must have not been even. The semblance of funnel is formed.
Judge in Shreveport, you don't get tornadoes too?
Well, you know what? We normally we wouldn't have, but I know that we've had a couple that have come through.
Have they?
Mhm. And
Everything's getting to be tornado alley.
Well-
We just Oklahoma and Kansas.
well, you know what part of the problem is? We are almost in November.
Right.
And it is still
Still
90
hot.
degrees.
So cute.
Yeah.
It's- They said the cold front supposed to come in. Miguel said it was supposed to, yeah. drop like the
Just
force.
enough to ruin children's trick or treating, I guess.
Just in time, I didn't even think about that.
Yes.
Right. We never know to go with a full length outfit or a shorts
No.
outfit.
Yeah.
It's like I had a different outfit planned.
Right, exactly.
Hopefully won't.
Well, I guess you cannot come dressed as anyone from Mortal Kombat. So
Right.
if that was your plan, you know.
The Tarzan gig is out this year. I'm
Oh,
sure.
yes. Even if you were to do Raiden,
Right, right.
and Lord Raiden, it's still, I think it would still be too cold for Lord Raiden.
Exactly. Yeah.
And Katana is definitely out of the question.
True. Your mom doing well?
Yes, she is. Yeah.
I was telling the color rollers that mothers never change. Told me to say it's raining real hard, be careful. I'm like, hey.
Okay, let me just tell you, my mom knows about San Antonio weather.
Yeah,
Even though she's in Louisiana, she will call me and say, it's gonna be cold.
yeah,
And then she'll tell me, take your umbrella.
right.
But it's because of her, I always carry my umbrella everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And she would always tell me, people think an umbrella is just for rain, but she's like, no, it's for weather.
Right.
You know, it's too sunny, it's too windy. Umbrellas are great for that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
exactly.
You don't see many people use umbrellas for just like sunny.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
yes.
No, it's a good, it's, yeah. no, it's
Oh, and I tell
very
people,
common.
you know, you see so many male attorneys who have shaved.
Yeah.
And then I will see them with a Band-Aid. I'm like, what's the Band-Aid about? They're like, you know, I have to have this. Oh, yeah. And some of them, I had to have something removed.
Right.
And I said, that's why you should be carrying your umbrella.
Yeah, well, the skin, exactly. when
And you can really feel the difference. But my mom always told me, don't dress for the weather, dress for the season.
Right, yeah, right.
So,
Can we approach on
Sure.
Robles?
Robles,
Yes, ma'am.
yes.
There is a discovery issue. We haven't been able to get everything to defense yet, so.
Okay.
I think I'd like to-
Robles, you want to come down?
Dash key?
You can sit that there, but if you destroy her equipment, you will have bought it. I'm sorry. Dinah, you know what would happen if that spilled on your equipment?
And it's not cheap.
I don't have a bag of rice to put that in. I don't even know if the rice thing works. All right, so what's the discovery issue?
Is it dash key?
Yes. I can speak to it, Judge.
Okay.
Judge, so he has a recently indicted case and it's an evading arrest detention of a vehicle. There's some outstanding discovery. It's dash cam
Mhm.
that I need from that. And there's 3 associated misdemeanors with that as well. This NTR alleges a DWI third as well. I'm conferring with Hank right now. My hope is to get that discovery within a few weeks and us to be able to work everything out all together versus coming to a rush right now.
All right.
I know you gave
How
us.
much time are you asking for?
I'd like 2.5 to 3 weeks, Judge.
All right, Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, sir.
on Robles, recall this back in 3 weeks.
That should give us plenty of time so that we can hopefully wrap up everything, Judge.
I could do November.
I'm here.
All right, November 14th. After that, if things are still not moving, you're going to get a contested hearing date. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, is there anything else?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, I'll see you all back then.
Thank you, Judge.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Judge.
And Norma, on the cases that were recently indicted, that November 14th date, you can just put that as a discovery date.
Yeah. I'm definitely.
These are done. Steve Terrazas.
Ready, Judge.
Okay. All right, and so we're just here to modify bond conditions?
We are, Judge, and I just wanted to make sure I give the court all the information that would be important.
I think it's probation.
Okay, let me see.
I'm sorry, yes, it is, Judge. My apologies.
All right, so before we go on the record, State, are you in agreement with this or no?
So it initially, I believe there were two issues, that it was that he was living too close to a school
Mhm.
and that he has, I think, siblings that live in the same residential complex, really. But apparently one of the school has been shut down.
Okay.
So that's no longer an issue. And so the way I believe it, the living situation is he basically has a room outside of the home. So he goes into the home to take a shower and to like eat at the kitchen. But
Use the bathroom, things like that.
he lives in his separate building home. And so with that living situation, I am in agreement to specifically supervise contact with the minors in the other portion of the facility.
All right, and probation?
Your Honor, the last field visit that was conducted, we did see his living arrangements. It is confirmed that the living area for the probationer is outside of the main home. And it was confirmed there was no water or like bathrooms, anything like that in that location. So he would have to go into that other area. As long as the court gives clear direction in regards to him being around the minors in the home, we don't have any issues.
And so are these minors his relatives?
They are, Your Honor, and if I may, Your Honor, so these were two issues that we had dealt with while he was on bond, and I'll speak specifically to it. The first was his little brother, who's 8 years old.
All right, let's do this. Let's go on the record.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Court is going to call 2023 CR 0035, State of Texas versus Steve Terrazas Jr. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state
Brittany Mitchell for the state.
defense?
You are from Mr. Steve Terrazas, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Steve Terrazas?
Ma'am.
All right, we're here on a bond a motion to modify conditions of probation. And it has to do with contact. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And what is the living arrangement?
So to be clear, Judge, he resides in his parents' household. However, he lives in a detached room that is away from the main home where everyone else resides. That room does not have plumbing, does not have a kitchen area as of yet. The intention is that there will be those things in this room when they are able to build it up, and it will take some time. In the short term, though, because Steve is he desires to do everything that the court is asking and not go astride of anything out of an abundance of caution. He's asked to come here so that we can explain to the court what's going on and how he may be able to still utilize certain necessary facilities day to day in the house and not go astride of any of the court's rulings. The children that are living there, one is his little brother, who's 8 years old. We have addressed this specific issue when he was on bond. It was granted. I believe there were some witnesses at the time, including his mother, that were able to speak to the court. That is the same situation. The other is, and we at one point had a hearing on the second with his sister, who has moved in because she's moved back to San Antonio. She has two young boys, a 2-year-old and a 1-year-old. And she has testified to the court previously, and my understanding is that there's no change in this, that she has no problems with supervision, making sure that there's supervision of the children in any capacity that Steve would have to use the home. But short of that, Judge, it's really just those issues specifically to ensure that he's able to live, work, do the things he needs to do, and not violate any terms of his probation.
All right, and probation, off the record, you previously stated that there has been a field visit conducted and that probation is aware of the living situation.
Yeah, sure.
All right. And state.
Yes, Your Honor. Previously, when this modification was filed, I was opposed because there was a ground alleging that there was a school nearby. We have confirmed that that school is not there. So given the facts of what the underlying case were and the relationship there and what we know now, I'm not in any kind of opposition to providing tailored guidelines to allow him to stay on the property.
All right, so this is what I'm going to order. Then by agreement, the defendant is allowed to have supervised contact with the minors who are living at the residence at that location. And it has to be minors who actually live at that location. I'm going to want the address of that location in the order. But outside of that, he's not to have contact with minors.
Understood.
So is there anything else? So probation, he can have supervised contact with minors at that location only. And he's not allowed to reside in that house. He has his own residence behind the house. He is allowed to use the residence, to use the plumbing facilities and for food.
Understood. Is that accurate?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, is there anything else?
And just to specify, it also is only as to the ones who live there. They can't bring over their friends. It's
No,
just-
no, it's just for the persons who live there.
Okay.
If for any reason someone were to bring a friend over, then you cannot go in that residence
Yes, ma'am.
for necessities or anything.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
That's understood, Judge. Yes, ma'am. I'll make sure to have this written in.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Roberto Gonzalez.
Oh, it's in the middle.
You just stay.
All right, this is for sentencing.
Yes, Judge.
Okay. All right, I see where he entered a no contest plea. Court is calling 2023 CR 3445, State of Texas versus Roberto Gonzalez. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
And Joanne Akel for Mr. Gonzalez.
And are you Roberto Gonzalez? All right, we're here for sentencing. He entered a plea to 6 years in the prison. The state is silent on his application. Some cases are being taken in consideration, and there's a request for restitution to be determined. And outside the agreement are, of course, community service hours and the MIC evaluation. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report, state?
I have not, Your Honor, but I'm silent.
Yes. And if you'll return that to Ms. Abrams. All right. Defense, have you had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, I have, Judge.
All right. Any objections to the PSI report?
No objection, Judge. Just one correction. In regard to my client's date of birth on the first page, it indicates 2 different years for his date of birth. I just want the court to be aware that his actual date of birth is 8/24/1993, 1983.
Okay. All right, anything else?
Yes, Judge, I do have letters of recommendation that I've showed to the prosecutor that I've gotten on behalf of my client. One is from his employer and the other is from a relative.
All right,
Like
No
you would-
objection, Your Honor.
right, just give me a moment to read this. All right, here you go.
Did you see both of them, Judge?
Yes.
Okay. Just to make sure.
I'm a fast reader.
You are, Judge.
All right. So before we go through everything, I want to know if your client is going to be clean or not. Are you going to be clean?
Absolutely, yes, ma'am.
All right. So this is what I'm going to do. I've read everything. I've read the PSI report. I've read the letters of recommendation. I want to see if your UA is going to be clean.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you prepared to go?
Absolutely.
All right. So let me get the UA real quick and then we will come back.
All right, thank you, Judge.
And defense and state in the PSI report. There is a total for restitution.
Judge, can I just mention that
Yeah.
we have an objection to that. The documentation that was provided
Mhm.
was indicating damage to the outside of the vehicle. When my client, it was my understanding that my client did damage, but it's only to the interior of the vehicle. Didn't touch the outside of the vehicle.
Okay.
And
All
so-
righty. Well, we'll have to have a restitution hearing on that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I just requested from the DCSO send me the estimate. And what they said.
Okay, no problem. I just wanted to know about that because they're saying that's the price. So we'll have a restitution hearing on that.
Because it's been over a year, I would imagine that it's already been repaired.
Mhm.
And it would be nice to see what the actual cost of repairs were.
Okay. All righty. We will go from there.
Can we sit, Judge? or-
Yes. Yes.
Yes, thank you.
There you are. And if you want to make a copy of it, you can.
Thank you very much.
Sure. And is this our last case?
No, we still need Mr. Baffled to come in tonight.
Oh, Jaime Agape, my understanding that was reset. If you could look at Norma's docket, it should have a reset date on for Christopher Armstrong. I want to say he had a family death.
Nope. Apparently he's coming in.
Oh, well, no, I mean, all right, we shall see. I knew it would be. I could tell. But I'm happy that's the case. Norma, on Christopher Jaime Agape,
He's on his way, Judge.
wasn't that the case that was reset? Okay,
He said he was on his way. He was second doctor, Judge. He was coming in from another county, but he's on his way.
okay,
And this was when he texted me earlier, so.
all right. All right, we're back on the record in 2023, CR 3445. And what were the results of the UA? All right. So this is what the court is going to do. The court is finding you guilty. The court will sentence you to 6 years in prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. Taking consideration County Court Cause number 694496. Restitution, if any, to Deputy Enriquez, and the court will note in the PSI report, it states that attempts were made to reach Deputy Enriquez, but there was no response. There is to be 200 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once that's completed, the restitution will be deemed satisfied. All right, he has been approved for MIC caseload. So we'll do the MIC caseload. So can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Roberto Gonzalez.
Right, so are you doing any type of classes for drugs or no?
Not currently, it really doesn't pertain to his case, but I was recently in a car accident. I got T-boned and I just found out I have 2 herniated discs. I also have a disc in my neck. And I've been just doing, going to classes and just, my head's been everywhere, but anything that I need to do, anything that needs to be done, I'm 100%.
All right, so because he has this injury, which leads to potential medication, I'm going to ask for outpatient treatment through probation. You're going to have to stay vigilant because when you have herniated discs, people want to start you off with different medications, and then that could potentially lead to other things. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. He can either do regular UAs, well, not regular, let's do monthly random UAs. Or either he can do the patch. And your attorney will explain to you the difference between the patch.
Yes, Your Honor.
Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. There's to be field visits one time per month for 3 months, and probation after that 3.3 month time period. If y'all feel that field visits are not needed, you may do them as you see fit. Were you military?
No, I wish I would have.
No, the only reason why I say it is, I thought that said VA hotline, but I see whoever wrote it, they meant UA hotline. All right, probation, is there anything else he needs?
On that outpatient treatment, do you want supportive or intensive?
Let's start with supportive.
Nothing else.
All right, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, I have the full potential, the full will to keep striding as I have been and just keep moving forward, positive, and be there for my kids. And that's just, I have nothing, I have no excuses. I have my kids and I continue doing what I'm doing and just move forward and take this as a lesson to continue to be the best person I can be.
Okay. All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you can speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. From here on out, everything that you do, you need to ask yourself 2 questions. 1, is this something that could potentially result in me going to prison for 6 years? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If the answer is maybe, don't do it. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And if there's some issue with probation and you feel like they're not addressing it, you can always come back to the court and address it. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Christian Smith. All right, what is happening with Mr. Smith?
Your Honor, good morning. It's going to be a motion to revoke probation. I believe it may be probation.
All right, are you all ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, court is calling 2022 CR 3079, State of Texas versus Christian Zachary Smith. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Your Honor, good afternoon. Frankie Sandoval on behalf of Mr. Smith.
All right, and are you Christian Zachary Smith?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. First amended motion to revoke community supervision and second amended motion to revoke community supervision. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them?
Yes.
Are you the same Christian Zachary Smith who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 3079 for the offense of felon in possession of a firearm on July 26, 2022 for a term of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. 1 minute. Sorry, Your Honor. Violated condition number 4 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Christian Zachary Smith, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
All right, just one moment. I'm trying to find which motion
Oh,
that's
yeah,
on.
I'm sorry, Judge. This is on the state's motion to supplement pending motion to revoke.
All right, so
No, that one did.
No, I do not.
I could give the second amended, Judge.
All right. Then you're withdrawing that first.
Yes, ma'am, I'll withdraw that one and on the second amended motion to revoke the community supervision, there's a violated condition number 4. In Bear County, Texas, the defendant Christian Zachary Smith did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the month of August in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True. And Your Honor, we waived the other violations alleged in the motions, Judge.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you to 2 years in the prison and $1,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there an agreement?
There is, Judge.
Yes.
We're asking that you grant the motion and sentence the defendant to 2 years in prison.
Is that the agreement?
That is our agreement, Your Honor.
Are you asking the court to follow that agreement, Mr. Smith?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, the court then will follow your agreement, sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. And let me see if there's anything else. All right. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing from either side?
Your Honor, in our cursory review of Mr. Smith's current credit, there's in excess of 250 days. Thank you so much. Mr. Smith believes that there may be, because of holds, other additional time, and I explained to him that the sheriff would compute everything that's there. We couldn't guarantee what amount of credit he would get, but he would get credit for the time that he does have under his belt, as it were.
Yes. All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. You're gonna have to make better choices in your life. I don't understand what's going on with some of the tattoos you have, but you got to make better choices. Otherwise, you're going to be in and out of somebody's prison, in somebody's jail. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
And for the record, Your Honor, we did discuss that earlier.
Mhm.
And as with myself, we're not getting any younger. Mr. Smith and I discussed that. And if it becomes at a certain occasion, Mr. Smith explained this to me, time to turn the corner and put the silliness behind us.
Yes. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Oh, this one's done. All right, the last case we have then is Jaime El Dakbe.
Here, Judge.
All right,
I just need to talk to them.
okay.
Can I move them to the side?
Yes, sir.
I don't know how to whisper aside.
Oh, well, you're the last person, so you don't have to move him.
I don't know how to whisper.
Okay. Oh, Norma, Richard Garcia was the one who wanted to reset. Okay.
I've watched that.
All right, so yes, this is our last case. And can we make sure that gets into the proper file? Thank you. All right, I'm so happy I have the letters of recommendations out for the students. It's nice when you can just check something off. Yeah.
About 17,000 things I don't check. I just didn't start with one, I still can't get to them.
Yeah. Okay, so they have a gnome goodies basket that they're auctioning off. And
That just sounds like.
it's gnomes in a basket with candy.
No, I still can't get, I still laugh about that. Was it the district clerk, whoever did that silent auction down in the basement?
Yeah. And then, these are all auction, yeah, these are all auctions for United Way. And then the managed assigned council, they are having outside the courthouse annex, they're doing Frito pies, hot Cheetos with cheese. That doesn't look tasty.
That's what this sounds
It
like.
looks like something's wrong with that.
At my age, it's gonna catch up with you the next day.
Yeah. And then they're doing nachos. They are only accepting cash. Everything is,
See, I like that.
Yeah.
Because because I went to the movie theater, like, this is months ago now.
Mhm.
I had dinner, it was after the pandemic, so
Yeah.
it's not that recent, but I go in and I had a $20 bill and I was like, oh, to pay for like popcorn and stuff. Like, sorry, sir, we don't accept cash. I'm like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me?
oh yeah.
And I was like, cash is king.
Well, I am old enough to remember when you could just go to the airport and look at the board and say,
Yeah, I
oh,
wanna
this
go
is where
there.
I need
No.
to go. And then
Oh.
you just pay your cash.
I always wanted to do that. I was like, I always wanted to drive to the airport,
Mhm.
park, walk inside and go, what do you have open?
Yeah.
It's like, just
No, you
go
can't
there.
do that now. If you're gonna do that now, one, they don't accept cash really. Because I remember I had to pay cash for a bag and it was a big to do.
Everyone's like, but how do you give change?
Yeah.
It was
And then they are going to search you.
like,
So if you're gonna plan on doing it, don't bring any luggage with you. Just bring your ID.
oh, I didn't tell you. Okay, I didn't tell you. I forgot about this. When I went to Tennessee a couple weekends ago. Somebody's like, it's there for, if there's 2 hours.
Just, yeah.
Yeah, I thought our plane left at 7:25 in the morning. So it was like Friday morning, coming out, I'm like, I slept in.
Yeah.
Woke up at 6:45.
Oh.
Had packed it.
Oh.
I threw stuff in the bag. I'm running out the door. I call it Uber, thank gosh, it was like 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I get that Uber. We make it to the airport. And I remember I walked in the airport at 7.
Mhm.
My buddy's calling me. The plane leaves at 7:10. Oh, what? I go up to the counter. I have my duffel bag. I go, can I check this in? And I go, I'm going to Tennessee, Nashville. She's like, oh, no, you missed it. You're going to have to go to the next flight. I go, what? I go, can I take it with me? And she's like, well, yeah, but it's close to, you got 6 minutes at the gate.
Yeah.
And I was like, she didn't tell me, gosh, I'm right.
Yeah.
I had flip flops on. People were watching me. And I was like, okay, and I'm stolen stuff.
Yeah.
Go through I was going underneath each of the ropes. They got the line.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I didn't know what freaking gate it was.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. And then like I'm looking and like this one lady's trying to help me.
But you're like,
I'm
I
like,
gotta-
get out of it, yeah. And like, yeah, okay, there it is. Started running down. And it happened to be the second to last gate all the way down.
oh my gosh.
And I'm running, I get there. The guy's announcing like, hey,
Last call.
and then he starts laughing. He goes, you got it, slow down, slow down. Because I guess the lady at the front said, hey,
Yeah.
just wait a second.
Yeah.
I didn't know she said that. I'm running in there and I freaking, he's like, slow down. He goes, the doors aren't closed yet. I walk in and I pass the threshold. They close the door behind me. My buddy's sitting in like the third row because
Yeah.
he's the one that checks in on
Yeah.
the A list and all this stuff. He's looking at me, he's like, oh, I was like, there's one sneak all the way in the back. I was like, I'll take it.
Oh my
I was like,
gosh.
it was the closest I've ever done. And I'm usually pretty close. I was like, I'm not getting there 2 hours in advance. I'm not doing it.
No.
And so, yeah, I got there literally about 10 minutes before I played.
Ah.
I made it.
See, I've started, I used to get there and I say, you know what, an hour,
Yeah.
that's enough. But now at some airports, they say you have to have your bags checked
Oh, you
an
got it.
hour before the flight. Otherwise, we're not checking them.
It's just like the biggest waste of my time sitting around the airport for an hour.
Oh my gosh. But you're like me. I pack the day of,
Oh, yeah.
like if my flight is leaving at 6 a.m.,
Yeah.
I'm packing at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
I'm getting
oh, yeah.
on.
I believe in like, if I forget it, I can buy it there. It's like, hey, go
Yes.
to the desert island.
Well, it's nice whenever I'm going home to visit mom and I forget something. She's like, baby, it's already
It's
here.
here.
Like I will say like, oh my gosh, I forgot pajamas. My mom's like, Stephanie, come on. We have, there's, and she will tell me, don't bring any, flip flops. Don't bring any pajamas. Don't bring this. And I still end up having extra suitcases. Oh, I do
I mean,
too.
that's why I started not packing,
Mhm.
because I was like, if I just don't pack and I was like, I'll just get it there.
Yeah.
Like a t-shirt or something. I mean, the only time I do pack is like, well, I'm actually going to Hawaii in January to do a wedding
Oh,
for
wow.
my niece.
Oh,
He married a while back, but now they're getting married. And he's a dual citizen. He's Australian and
Mhm.
American. And his all the family's from Australia. So they're meeting in between and all my sisters are going. So I'm like, I gotta go.
you gotta go.
And when they found out I was going, they're like, can you officiate the wedding? I was like, "Yeah."
Yes, I can.
Yeah, yes, I can.
Oh, that's gonna be awesome.
So that's good.
I have never been to Hawaii. That's something I'm on the list for me to take mom.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I am not a big, like, I mean, I've gone twice before and it was
Mhm.
once because my ex-wife, her family all, they always go. I
Mhm.
was like, to me, it's overrated, over expensive.
Mhm.
And it's too long to get there.
Yeah.
And it's 8 hours to get there, and 10 hours to get back pretty much.
Why is it 10 hours to get back?
The tailwind or whatever you call it, the
Uh-huh.
headwind. And that's what I thought too. I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
No.
But it is, it's like the jet stream or something. And
See, that is why I need a private plane.
that's the only
People
reason.
travel from private planes. Because one thing I did learn from watching different shows, they say when you have those long flights, you need to have a long layover, but you're always trying to get the shortest layover
Yeah,
because
well,
I don't want to be at the airport for 2 hours or 3 hours, but
those connecting flights, that's the ones you miss. You
Mhm.
know, because what do they say? If you have less than 45 minutes, you're not gonna make it.
No.
And some of those airports, I mean, they're huge.
they are.
And it's like, I was like, I mean, I forgot which one I went to, I think Atlanta or something.
Mhm.
It was just, I was like, this is the biggest thing I've ever.
Well, I tell you, I take great joy when I have my connecting flight just right. And everybody, the flight is being delayed. You're in the air longer than you thought. And then the flight attendant, please let the other people off who have to go somewhere. I'm just cruising in the back. I'm like, I have 2 hours.
Well, that's.
So, and it's nice to stroll because then you feel like you're VIP. You're just strolling because you have so much time to get there. Of course, one time I went on a trip with my friend from law school. And of course, we met Richard Garcia at the airport, right?
He's always there.
Yeah.
And his sister,
Teresa.
yeah, they're always somewhere.
So anyway, we were at a different, because we're looking at our phones. It's like, this is. And he said, we told him, yeah, the check-in is right there. He's like, no, it's not. They moved the gate. We're like,
That.
and I was like, yay.
My luck is that I never get the person telling me that.
Oh, yeah. All right. Are we ready on Christopher Armstrong?
You're ready, Ron?
Court is calling 2022 CR 11229, State of Texas versus Christopher Armstrong. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense.
I'm Al Dapper for Christopher Armstrong.
And are you Christopher Armstrong?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Christopher M. Armstrong who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2022 CR 11229 for the offense of unauthorized use of a vehicle on February 6, 2023 for a period of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Violating condition number 2, on or about the 19th day of April 2023 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Christopher M. Armstrong, did then and there illegally use a controlled substance, namely methamphetamines, in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, we waived the other violations alleged in the motion.
Any objections to the waivers?
No objection, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. We're asking that you deny the motion and alter and amend the conditions of his probation to include SATIF with aftercare to follow the recommendation of the probation department, Your Honor.
All right. Are you asking me to follow that agreement?
Yes, Your Honor. The only thing I would add is that I've talked with him. If he just wants the court to know, because he had multiple positive meth tests, he wants the court to know that he is an addict, and I think that's important because he's motivated for treatment.
All right. So I'll deny alternate amend conditions to include SATF followed by aftercare. And I'm going to extend for 1 year and do a referral to felony drug court after SATF. All right, is there anything else from either side?
No,
No, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Mr. Armstrong, here's the thing. Before it even got to this point of a motion to revoke, you should have already been speaking to your probation officer saying, I can't do this by myself. I need some inpatient treatment. Because even though they had this agreement, this is a contract with the court, I could have revoked you and sentenced you to the state jail facility for 2 years and said, you can get help at the state jail facility. That's why I always tell everybody, if there's an issue, let your probation officer know. In this court, people who are placed on probation, I'm hoping everybody is successful. I want everybody to be successful. I take no joy in sending people to prison, but sometimes people will end up going to prison. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge. Be excused, Your Honor?
Yes. All right, Norma, I think that was the last person, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, we're done. We'll be back on Monday. One step closer to trigger treaters.